Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. On behalf of our director, Gary Gillette, members of your Missoula City Band, Bill Roach here saying welcome to our premiere concert for the 2016 season. It's so good to see a bunch of new friends and some old friends back with us again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join us now as we salute our nation with the playing of our anthem. Well, we do have an announcement to make. There is not going to be fireworks at the Southgate Mall this year. Go figure, yeah. What's going on there? But in Florence, the fire department down there is going to put on a nice show. It starts about 9:30 for the fireworks or something like that. And it goes maybe 45 minutes. We're not sure. We've never done it before. We've always played the mall. So, don't miss out on fireworks. Go down to Florence, hear your city band, and also some of the Florence band and some of the Bitterroot band will be playing there that night. Now we have a special guest in our audience. Actually, he's still an officer. He's the band historian. We've got Dick Johnson, who had played with us for something like 64 or 65 consecutive years. Too many to count. There he is, right there. And we like to salute him every year that we can with, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Help us out.
Well, it's been kind of a tradition for us on our first concert. We get to know us a little bit better and you a little bit better. We're going to go through the ranks here, and we'll have people stand, letting you know how many years they played with the band. And let's see, we don't have anyone playing 63 or 64. Gary's trying to do math. There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen of the band, if you've been with the band between 1 and 5 years, would you please stand up? This is the future of the city band, right there. Thank you. 5 to 10 years, would you please stand up? right. How about 10 to 15? We got some loyal groups here. 15 to 20. 20 to 25. 25 to 30. I'm standing, but I'm standing now.
No, he's longer than that.
Oh. 30 to 35 years.
Dieselbeck.
All right, we're getting down in numbers. 35 to 40. 45 to 50. Go happy. Go happy. Well, you know, we play for He's a Jolly Good Fellow for Dick, but Bill, we'll play The Bear Went Over the Mountain for you. Think about that one, folks. Well, traditionally, we try to play certain tunes, and this is certainly one on our list. Next one is Gillette Look Sharp March. Show's theme song was the Look Sharp, Be Sharp March by Malin Merrick, an upbeat tune which got the listener's attention. It was great for commercials. The song was recorded, published, and sheet music printed sometime between 1953 and 1956. It received quite a bit of play on U.S. radio shows and was used in the repertoire of many high school and college bands of the day. Now, it's usually said, Gillette, look sharp, March. We like to put different emphasis on it and say, Gillette, look sharp. Well, folks, don't forget, if you've got special guests coming in from out of state, or even in state, who cares, doesn't matter, but special guests that are visiting you, or a special occasion, anniversaries, birthdays, retirement like Jolene. You know, I retired too, but I didn't make the paper. They were just so happy. Anyway, we do have a couple of birthdays this week that we know of, so any of you out there who are too bashful to mention, this happy birthday will go out to you too. We have Marilyn Holgate. Where's Marilyn? There she is. Happy birthday. And we have Amber Ball.
Did Rob's wife show up? Oh, not yet. Well, we'll be playing louder. She was late for everything, hadn't she?
Let's play it about 10 times. She'll show it up by then.
Play it till she shows up.
Over and over again. Well, anyway, happy birthday, folks. And here's our happy birthday song to you.
And happy birthday to Joe Holshoe's grandpa. You're on our list as well. Happy birthday, sir. There we go.
Well, this number goes back quite a bit of years. It was one of Alex's favorite, and we carried on the tradition because the title is appropriate. It's called A Night in June. You talk about a famous American band composers, Carl King is usually mentioned in the top three, along with Sousa, Henry Fillmore, and now, closing in fast from the outside track, George Rosencrantz. Absolutely. You know, he keeps moving up in the standings all the time, thanks to our efforts here. As with most American band composer, Mr. King cut his composing teeth in the fast-paced world of the American circus. Because of our first concert in June, it's a favorite for our premiere concert. We're showcasing our talented euphonium section. They don't write serenades, this is a serenade. Composers don't write them much anymore. As well, you know, if you have trouble getting to sleep, you get a prescription to the last day. You don't have to listen to a serenade. So we're showcasing our talented euphonium section, Carl King's Serenade, A Night in June. Great job with that, Eufers. Wonderfully done. We're going to put a twist on Bugler's Holiday, the famous Leroy Anderson piece. Leroy Anderson was an American composer of short, light concert pieces, many of which were introduced by the Boston Pops Orchestra under the direction of Arthur Fiedler. John Williams described him as one of the great American masters of light orchestral music. His 1954 Bugler's Holiday was one of his most popular works. Instead of 3 buglers, we have 3 tubulars. Let's see, we've got the small tuba, the euphonium. That is our own Chase Windmuller. He's on the end. Good. In the middle is Ben Kirby. Ben's been a big fan for the city band for many, many years. He teaches tuba at the UM and plays in almost every symphony and band in the state of Montana, just about. And on my left, what would that be? You're right. That would be Will Resch. Am I saying that right? Resch. He's a UM graduate student and he's majoring in tuba. Please give these folks a big city band welcome as we're going to play Bugler's Holiday a la tuba.
So, Gary, we're going to do our piece first.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and announce it?
Oh, I got the order wrong. Or somebody gave me the order wrong, actually.
I'm hiding.
Okay.
I'm behind the new 3.
So you're going to do a madrigal, let's see, this is by Henry Yule? Called Come Lads, Let Us Away. In 1608 this was written. It's all coming to me, folks. Sometimes I just channel things and it works. You know, Gary uses that phrase a lot. Come, merry lads, let us away. I didn't know he studied madrigals, but obviously he did. Okay, so here's your madrigal. And now we're going to join our tubist. I forgot what it was. No. It's with Bugler's Holiday by Leroy Anderson. And, you know, part of the announcer's job is to waste time until people get ready. And, man, I really found my niche, but quite honestly.
I thought you wondered what the state of Montana.
Nice try. Nice try. Here we go, folks. While our tubists are taking their respective seats, we're going to send 3 of our collection gals out amongst you generous folks. That's all right.
Hey, you're wondering why it's tuba evening, because in just a week's time, or really a week and a half, we've got the Harvey Phillips Northwest Big Brass Bash back here in town again, and we've got a concert on Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock right here, like we did 3 years ago. And we'll have 70 tuba players. It's like Tuba Christmas in July, all right? Except that we won't be playing Christmas music. We'll be right here. Jay will be doing the sound for us, and you will be here and bring someone from church with you. That's Sunday, July 10th, right here free tubas for your enjoyment at 2 o'clock.
Well, new to our repertoire is a Longford Legend. This is a collection of Irish street ballads. Now, this is a suite of 3, so hold your applause to the end, unless you really think we're really good. You go ahead, what the heck. But, you know, musical etiquette says hold your applause to the end. We've got 3 pieces in this suite. It's by Robert Sheldon. It's a Longford Legend. Well, ladies and gentlemen, some of the alto sax solos that you heard there is Corey McAtee sitting right here by me. She did a wonderful job with those. New to the repertoire, I think it's a keeper, Mr. Gillette. I think we'll do it. And now we're going to send our collection gals, our Band-Aid gals, out amongst you very, very, very generous folks. He said, hopefully. No, your support of the band is just wonderful. We really do appreciate it, and it's what keeps us going. Well, it wouldn't be a city band concert without a George Rosencrantz march, and George was 36 years old in 1919 when he wrote the Yankee Skipper March. Now, poor George Rosencrantz was almost forgotten until Gary and I started arranging his music and the city band started playing it. Thanks to the internet, many bands have rediscovered his works, and this year he's gone international. There's a Japanese Rosencrantz Society, believe it or not, dedicated to the playing of his works, and a music conservatory in Palestine has requested copies to play there. I cannot help but think that George would be very, very happy with our efforts. We played a different work of his almost every concert for 12 years now, and we always like to dedicate our Rosencrantz marches to certain individuals. Tonight I thought it would be appropriate, an old band member of ours who had moved away to Washington, most unfortunate for us, but he's back with us tonight, Mr. George Washington. He is here with us tonight. Oh, Idaho.
That's George Idaho from Washington.
Thank you. Jerry, one of those nice folks. I started to get more empathy for President Bush as he would say things as he's might, you know. I never used to, but I do now.
That retirement setting in, buddy.
I didn't retire a day too early. Well, anyway, here is Yankee Skipper March by our own George Rosencrantz. Well, on occasion we like to play movie scores. This is Mary Poppins, a 1964 American musical fantasy film directed by Robert Stevenson and produced by Walt Disney, with songs written and composed by the Sherman Brothers. The screenplay is by Bill Walsh and Don DeGradia, loosely based on P.L. Travers' book series Mary Poppins. The film, which combines live action and animation, stars Julie Andrews in the role of Mary Poppins, who visits a dysfunctional family in London and employs her unique brand of lifestyle to improve the family's dynamic. Dick Van Dyke, David Tomlinson, Glynis Johns are all featured in supporting roles. Mary Poppins was released on August 27, 1964 to Universal acclaim, achieving a total of 13 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture, an unprecedented record for any other film released by Walt Disney Studio. Let's see, in 1913, the film was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. We're now going to play some songs from Mary Poppins.
And I would like to dedicate this one to all those Brits that just made my 401k drop about $2,000. I think I have to go back to work. I feel better right now. I'm still looking for a part-time job.
we'd be remiss if we didn't mention Kathy and Olivia on oboe. Played a wonderful solo there. Gals, if you would just... Nice job. Well, another one of our traditional pieces for our first concert. We're going to play Alte Kameraden, an old German march written in the Imperial days by Karl Teike, like they used to say, like George Goodrich, my predecessor, used to say, we're all old comrades here, even if it's your first concert with us. This is Alte Kameraden March by Karl Teike. Well, we've got one more number for our premier concert, folks. A big thank you to Ben Kirby, Chase Windmiller, and Will Resch. Thanks. Thanks to our sound guys, the folks at High Tech Audio. Thanks to Ron Stoll filming us over there for MCAT.
Yeah, thank you, Ron.
And thanks to you, our great audience. You're the ones that keep us playing. Absolutely. There's no point doing this just for ourselves. Let's see. Hope to see you here next Wednesday. What do you say, Mr. Let's finish up with our state song, Montana.
Dummy, I know how to get a standing ovation. Hey, maybe we'll see you down at Florence for the fireworks on whatever the heck, or Monday, but we'll be right back here on Wednesday with our concert as well. Thanks, folks.